Today, there is important news from the Russian Federation. The situation in southern Russia has turned into a humanitarian disaster as severe flooding in Dagestan has exposed deep structural failures and Russia's inability to adequately protect its citizens. What initially appeared to be a natural disaster is now raising serious questions about infrastructure, government priorities, and the protection of ordinary people. Recently, torrential rains and landslides devastated the region of Dagestan, leaving at least 6 people dead and forcing thousands of residents to flee their homes. Entire neighborhoods were submerged underwater. Across the region, more than 1,300 residential buildings and over 1,600 household plots were flooded across multiple municipalities. Roads, power stations, and transportation links were severely damaged, cutting off access to many communities. Hundreds of residents had to be evacuated to temporary shelters, while emergency teams struggled to reach isolated areas. In many places, electricity and water supplies were cut off for days, leaving communities vulnerable and uncertain about when help would arrive. What makes this disaster especially alarming is that it was not caused by nature alone. Years of neglect and poor planning significantly worsened the situation. Regional authorities admitted that reckless construction in riverbeds blocked natural water channels, forcing floodwaters into residential districts and dramatically increasing the scale of the damage. Much of the region's infrastructure also dates back to the Soviet era. Drainage systems, dams, and canals have not been properly modernized for decades. When the extreme rainfall arrived, these outdated systems simply could not handle the pressure, causing reservoirs to overflow and water management systems to fail. As floodwaters spread across towns and villages, entire settlements were partially washed away. Authorities even warned residents not to drink tap water after contamination led to several hospitalizations. The crisis quickly evolved from a natural disaster into a public health emergency, highlighting the fragile state of basic services in the region. The government's response has also been criticized. Emergency services reportedly arrived slowly during the most critical hours of the disaster. Without proper evacuation planning, many residents were forced to escape on their own, creating confusion and chaos as families tried to reach safety with little information or assistance. Those who were rescued often relied on volunteers and charitable organizations rather than coordinated government support. In many areas, recovery efforts remain uncertain, and residents are still struggling with damaged homes, power outages, and shortages of clean water and supplies. In a surprising development, help has begun coming from an unexpected place. Communities in the West African country of Mauritania launched crowdfunding campaigns after seeing the devastation online. Villagers collected small donations, such as money, clothing, and even sandals, to support what they described as their brothers in another country. The symbolism is powerful. People from a much poorer nation stepping forward to help citizens of a nuclear-armed state rich in resources. Ultimately, the tragedy in Dagestan shows that natural disasters often reveal deeper structural problems. Years of underinvestment, outdated infrastructure, and political priorities turned heavy rainfall into a humanitarian crisis, affecting thousands of people. If you found this story important, let us know what you think about this situation in the comments below. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you won't miss our next updates on global events and breaking news.